guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is not a date or time specific reading. Whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time. So Capricorn, oh, and you can be here as a cross watcher. Welcome. Sometimes the messages come through directly for you, so keep that in mind, and you may need to flip the energies around. I'll tell you more about that in a second. But we're kind of at the first quarter moon as I record this, so there can be some tension at that time. We're comfortably into Taurus season. We have Mercury retrograde in Taurus, so that's kind of pulling us back and slowing us down as we're being warp speeded through the eclipse wormhole at the same time. So if you're feeling like that sense of push and pull or 2 steps forward, 1 step back, normal. We're going to have the full moon in Scorpio with a lunar eclipse coming up on the 5th of May. So I'll do a special reading for that. Stay tuned. I think that's all. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I do hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing. Help me get the word out and messages out to more people. Thank you. I'm pulling from Fortune Oracle for you here. Let's see what cards you get. Card 26, and the card is Plane, P-L-A-N-E. A journey is indicated, either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. Who's getting on a plane? Who's going somewhere? Tell me in the comments and take me with you. I kind of like this. I want to see something, though, in the morning musing for the channel members. You also got, I used a different deck. This is talking about your life will become more full. You also got a good fortune is coming. So I'm feeling something very positive, uplifting, whether it lifts you up into the sky or it lifts you up energetically, metaphorically. It's all good. Okay, so that's positive. We like to hear that. All right, guys, I'm using the split soulmate spread. So what I'm going to do is pull the cards. I'll give you my general impressions, and then we can dive in and clarify for more details. So let's go. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. All the same cards from the morning musing. I like that we have the strength card on the bottom too. I'm going to hold that out on the side because it's just speaking to me for some reason. I may not clarify it. It's just something I may get to. So for those of you who are new, when I do this spread, I set the intention that this side of the spread is for the sign I'm reading for or about, which is Capricorn. And this would be the divine counterpart, right? The person for Capricorn. It can come through reversed. So if you're here as a cross watcher for Capricorn, you may still identify with this side. That's fine. It's just a structure for me to follow. It's that simple. So what I'm going to do is talk like this is you and this is your person. They're showing up in the energy of temperance, which is patience. It is about the wisdom of patience, though. It's not your normal, ordinary, average patience. When temperance shows up, notice 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in the water, balancing like real life and the physical body and the emotional body, and keeping those chalices in motion constantly, because with time and in time, all energies come into flow and balance. So if things feel a little out of whack, temperance comes in to say, whoa, exercise self-control and restraint, and trust and know from your higher self that in time all the energies will kind of balance out. So the person showing up very patiently, and their present experience of this connection is the 4 of Wands. So this feels to me like this person is aware of the power of the connection. I see the 4 of Wands as a spiritual card, as the 1111 card. Kind of associated with twin flame energy as well, but often just talking about the beginnings of life partnership. It's actually a marriage ceremony when you look at that card. So I'm feeling this person is patient as something is shifting in this connection that's very powerful. In the past, we have the Six of Pentacles. That's a card of reciprocity, equal give and take. I feel that this was something that spoke to both of you, because in your past you have the Six of Cups, and I love the two sixes. Lots of balance, harmony. Six of Cups is warmth, soul connection that is nostalgic. It often references past life soulmate, and if not that, at least someone you've known a long time and or feel very comfortable around, as if the minute you met them you felt like that was home. So I love that you both had sixes in the past. I feel you arrived in the relationship kind of this, with the same level of comfort with it, and nothing really where it was out of balance. But now I'm seeing something different. This person is waiting you out. Going forward with the Fool, there's like the leap of faith, but it feels to me almost like they're preparing to take a risk. So that came out in the morning musing as well. And I'm feeling that because here you were showing up with the Two of Pentacles, kind of on the fence, either undecided or feeling a little torn. Chariot is your present experience of this connection, which is talking about moving forward, lots of momentum and progress. It's a victory card. It's a success card. And it's almost like you're not sure you want to move forward with the connection. And I'm saying that because as we move forward in the future for you, we have the Death card. So this person is aware that there may be a risk. I feel they will be aware. Let me reframe that, since this is future facing, that they may be, they may need to make a snap decision lest you leave them behind. The Death card isn't always about things ending. Sometimes it's about things growing and changing and transforming. So we'll know better when we get through the clarifiers. I'm glad I held out the Strength card, because this card talks about how we kind of have to help each other in this situation. The two of you have this bond. In this card, it's literally right on her head. If you can see that little infinity symbol as almost like the top of a wreath that she's wearing. But in the standard deck, it's kind of hovering above, and it connotes the sense that these two travel together, eternally bound to helping each other, giving each other a leg up. It's very lovely, supportive energy. But the Strength card talks about overcoming challenges and obstacles. And we do that best by being supportive of one another. So I'm glad I'm seeing that, because I feel like you're going to hit a little bit of a bumpy patch. And that Strength card may be the confidence that's needed, the strength and the courage to overcome those challenges and to find a way to help each other. Temperance first. Yes, this person, wow. Well, whoever they are, we have 4 major arcana here. So this is pretty life-changing. This is a big shift for this person. And what I want to pay attention to is the card from the bottom of the deck. So for those of you who are new, welcome. When I pull from the bottom of the deck, I'm tapping into unconscious awareness. That's all that's about. I mean, either tapping into something in the psyche that isn't in conscious awareness, or I'm tapping into something that's playing out behind the scenes. This person's holding out hope. They're definitely being very patient. They feel very connected to you. They feel the happiness. They're holding out hope. The High Priestess in this case is kind of coming through as their own intuition that's pushing them forward and having them have trust and faith that the universe has their back, so to speak. So I'm feeling the energy of the High Priestess a little more coming from this person, that there's just an inner knowing on their part that that you belong together, because we have the Four of Wands, and that's where their happiness lies. So they're kind of exercising lots of self-control and restraint as things unfold gradually. Let's look at the Six of Pentacles in the past. I'll just move this over here and make it easier. Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, Queen of Wands. I feel like this person knew instantly that they wanted a partnership with you. I'm not sure that they were sure how you felt about it, because that Page of Swords, which also came out in the Morning Musing, is, to me, is like the little spy or detective of the tarot, looking for information, wanting a sure thing, seeking clarity and truth, and only delivering messages based on data, based on fact, based on truth. With that Queen of Wands underneath, she can be kind of mysterious and alluring, and people don't always know what the Queen of Wands is up to, and they know she's a force to be reckoned with. So I feel like this person in an instant knew that they wanted to be in a powerful reciprocal relationship with you. I don't think they were sure about how you felt, or if you felt the same way. Let's put it that way. So now we have the Four of Wands. The Devil lands on the Four of Wands. Oh my goodness. Okay. There's clearly a lot of fear here that something may be coming to an end. The world is endings, but it's also new beginnings. But it's certainly closing out a chapter. And because of what I see here, and I'm feeling like there's some uncertainty on your part, and of course it could all be reversed, and you could be over here. There's some uncertainty. I feel like this person is the fear is building up. That's why they're overriding it with the Temperance card, because this person doesn't want to make a false move. So I understand the Temperance card better. The Devil is often nothing more than egoic-based fear and resistance, feeling desires and needs and urges and impulses to over-control situations. It can be patterns, but what I'm seeing here, because of the moon, is fear. And that moon is clouding. Sometimes it can cloud the intuition. And I feel like this person is trying to, to trust their inner knowing in the power of this connection. But they're scared. Okay? With that World card in the middle, lessons being learned the hard way, and fears all around, it just seems to me like this person is letting, at this moment, they're trying to trust their inner knowing. How many times am I going to say that? But their egoic-based fears, which is very normal, it's the human condition, are sort of rising up and getting in the way. So let's look at the Fool going forward. Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Ooh. Well, since you are coming into the reading here with the Two of Pentacles, I feel like that's the risk assessment. They don't know which side you're going to come down on. I feel like this person is really seeking some form of a reconciliation. I don't see where things went off the rails, but that doesn't mean they didn't. That there doesn't mean that there wasn't something that occurred that has this person feeling like they want to kind of take a chance and reach out, even if you're on the fence, for some form of reconciliation. But the Three of Cups can be a card of reconciliation. It can also just be a card of the happy times, right? They want to leap back into the happy times. They want to take a chance that you can get that magic back. But that Two of Pentacles comes up and it feels like they're stalling for time a little bit. Now this is future facing. So remember, they're sizing up realities on the ground with the Two of Pentacles. They're preparing and assessing the risk involved, but they're preparing to try to bring back the good old days. Even if the good old days were just a week ago. For some of you, it doesn't feel like this has been going on very long, but it kind of feels like forever and a day from when the happy days were, if that makes sense. So let's look at the Two of Pentacles, how you're showing up in the reading, or whoever it is that I'm speaking about shows up. Lovers, Six of Cups. Cups. Wow. Right. You're not sure. Is this something that you are prepared to choose, right? The past life soulmate, lovers, and the Six of Cups. Or is it dead as a doornail? Is it done? So the Ten of Swords being under the deck, again, that's an unconscious awareness. That's talking about a painful ending or an impending painful ending or something that just doesn't have any lifespan. And I feel like with that Two of Pentacles, there's that conundrum, sitting on the fence, feeling really torn about it, and knowing that a choice needs to be made. Whenever the Lover shows up, it's a card of choice. Do you choose this connection or do you release it? Because now I'm seeing two cards of release. So let's look at the Six of Cups in the past. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Wow. I almost feel like you reached some form of a stalemate. That's really interesting. Oh, that's why they didn't know how you felt or if you saw it the same way. Look at the King and Queen of Swords. She's got her back to him. And then underneath is the Hanged Man, which can represent some form of surrender. It can represent a temporary standstill. But I feel that what I'm looking at here is a bit of a standoff, maybe different perceptions of this connection. Swords are always about our thoughts and perceptions. But it feels like it grew a little stagnant, like there was no movement. Things kind of stood still, which is why we have the Chariot now, which is about your forward motion and progress. It's a victory card. It's about moving toward or away from something for your highest good. Oh, yeah, but like baby steps. If you are contemplating moving away from this connection and that's what you're on the fence about, you're probably likely on the fence because it would thrust you into a new environment. You become a babe in the woods again, right? The Page of Pentacles has something to learn. Pages are messengers, but sometimes with the Page of Pentacles, the message is, this is new for me. So I can take it by little chunks at a time. There's something for me to learn in this situation. It can also be, what am I thinking of? Oh my gosh, I have like, the word is just, oh, I know. It can be breadcrumbing, where somebody is just giving you little bits at a time, right? That Page of Pentacles, little bits to live on and nibble on for a time. But you feel like you're only getting breadcrumbs from the person. You're not getting anything substantial, like the King of Pentacles would give something substantial. So it may be that you're considering moving away from this energy of feeling breadcrumbed. But you're in a phase of contemplation about it. A Four of Swords here is, it can be about healing, especially if you've already had a painful ending in this relationship. But I feel it's more the retrograde because that's what's happening as I'm doing this reading. So it reflects, sometimes that energy comes through. I feel like there's some deep reflection about your next best steps, and it's causing some sleepless nights and a little bit of anxiety and tension and worry. So then we go forward. We'll look at this Death card here in the future as this person is assessing the risks of taking the leap that they can get the proverbial band back together. You're here with the Death card. Eight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Judgment. Yeah. Wow, I do feel this one. I just like the knot in my stomach. You know something, you're gonna know, and you already do, but as you move forward, that something's got to give because you're just stuck. And sometimes when you know something has to be released or you know something has to change and you know that if that doesn't happen, it's going to impact your happiness. It's going to impact your future on some level. We get stuck. We get up in our head and we think we can think our way through it. But the truth is, if you look where her feet are, the next best step is into a puddle. And in tarot, all water, all the cups energy, all the water that you see in the vistas in the backgrounds is emotions. So I'm feeling like you're going to need to drop into your heart chakra to kind of feel your way through it instead of think your way through it. I'm saying that because what you're seeking is that abundance, is that new beginning, is that offer, is something tangible, is something more than this. Okay? So whether this Page of Pentacles represents the new territory for you where you'll have to learn something new, or it represents that you're feeling like you want to move away from a situation where you're being breadcrumbed a bit, what you'll have to contend with is what your true desire is. The change that you need, the growth, the transformation you need is a solid freaking offer. And the reason why I say that is because under the deck is the Judgment card, which is Pluto, Lord of the Underworld. But, you know, it's all about second chances and redemption and reunion and reconciliation and forgiveness. It's super biblical. Look at the archangel calling the sinners up from their graves and offering them, like, answer the call of the archangel if you want a second chance at life, love, happiness, fill in the blank. And I'm feeling like you'll be really stuck to completely let it go, to completely let it wither on the vine, because if there's a potential for what it is you seek in the connection, you want to be open to that second chance, that second opportunity, to forgiveness if it's required, to, you know, reunion if it's desired. But that Eight of Swords will be your worst enemy. So I'm going to encourage you to, when that moment comes, to rely on our friend, the Strength card here, to know that the two of you together, working together to help each other over whatever it is, or through whatever it is you're dealing with. You know, together you're a force to be reckoned with, and you will have the opportunities to be successful, because this person is preparing to take some risk that they may not have been prepared to take in the past. That is what I see. So if that is speaking to you, my loves, here's what I want to do. I'll tell you the astrology in a second, but before that, there's a link in the description box in the very first sentence that will take you to the extended. So if this is talking to you, I'm continuing this reading. Pushing the cards up a little bit, I will continue with the same deck. I'll pull the two of you together. We'll look at the strengths and the challenges, the what you can do about it of the challenge, or the what you can expect to come of the situation in general. I'll get a message from this person to this person, a message from this person to this person. What do they want you to know? What are they trying to tell you? What energy are they picking up from you? Right? We all send messages at 5D. We're energetic beings. I'll pull a card from Spirit or the Universe to get you some advice, guidance, direction, warnings, whatever. The hidden energies will be from your person, what's happening behind the scenes that you're unaware of but might like to know. And then the outcome is what opportunities can you encounter going forward. And I'll close out with some oracle. So that's what we'll do there. So who showed up? Temperance rules Sagittarius. We have the Sun is Leo. The High Priestess is Pisces. And the Star is Aquarius. Powerful change happening for this person. In the past for them, we had the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Queen of Wands is Aries. Just came through Aries season. We've got the Devil is Capricorn energy. The World is Saturn, which in this case, it used to rule Aquarius and Capricorn. So this is a card of Aquarius and Capricorn. We've got the Moon is Pisces. The Fool is the planet Uranus, which rules Aquarius. Right? Expect the unexpected. We have the Lovers is Gemini. King of Swords is Aquarius. Queen of Swords is Libra. Hanged Man is Pisces. Chariot is Cancerian energy. This Page of Pentacles is all the earth signs, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Death card is Scorpio, as is the Judgment card, which is a card of Pluto, which rules Scorpio. And of course, strength card here is Leo. So that's what I have for you. Lovely reading. Remember, I love this energy of a journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full for that experience. Much love to you. The link's below. I'll see you at the extended. Otherwise, bye for now.